God is due by Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah.
And I'm in divine presence.
And while in my room, I saw a divine presence.
I am intense.
Now, such experiences are rare.
It
It happens once in a blue moon.
My presence, no, eba me dem hono no atmosphere necessary.
Now, when the presence came to my room, the atmosphere in my room was changed.
Na mi hu say oba de atumi abesete me.
And I saw that the power of Elohim visited me.
Ehon na mi hu bibi a ete se gold but enye gold as a brass.
Now,
bronze. Thank
now
you.
I
Bronze.
saw something.
Me catch yourself na question to him.
It looks like gold, but it is not gold. It's not actually gold, actual gold. It's like brass or bronze.
Na mi hu no sa cross shape.
And I saw it in the form of a cross.
Eti me yam shene.
So I was frightened.
And mi hu angel a ogina sa cross nechi.
Then I saw an angel standing behind that cross.
Na say na mi hu angel no.
And this is the form in which I saw the angel.
Me hu say it is a crystal. Ne shine not is a crystal.
Now I saw the angel was very crystal in appearance.
Ne shine no, ne brightness no sanity.
And that was the form of his brightness.
Na ogina so ti se nipa.
And also had the form of a human being.
Na ne ho efe pa.
And that angel was very handsome.
In fact, hwa ne garment no, it is a crystal.
Now the garment the angel was wearing was crystal.
Enti me hwe no, in fact me hwe no.
So I took a good look at the angel.
Ehon na me hu se cross no aba ba bia me da no.
Now I
Oh, me bed no so.
saw that the cross came close to where I was lying on my bed.
In fact, na me nai.
I was not asleep.
Eti na my attention nyina wo cross no so.
And so my attention was fixed on the cross.
Ba me hu se presence bi aba mechi.
But I also saw another presence that came behind me.
Enti na me feel se mete voice bi afri mechi.
So I thought I was going to hear a voice from behind.
But man te voice bi amfri mechi.
But I did not hear any voice.
And me hu se cross no voice bi free mu e kasa kire me.
Rather, I heard a voice speaking to me from the cross.
Na oka asante kasa.
Now the voice spoke to me in the Asante language.
Na the oka no na e encouraging.
The language of the Asante people. And the words that I heard were very encouraging and very good.
Ebia da chi bi meka mu nsama kire, but it was very good.
Maybe in future I will tell you what the voice said to me, but it was very good.
Eti me hu se mani age.
And so I felt joyful in my heart.
Na me hu se presence no aba me so more.
And I felt that the presence was so strong on me.
Na me hu se angel no o hwe me biem na me so me hwe no.
So I saw that the angel was looking at me, and I also looked at the angel.
Na kasa ni see ye no.
But when the voice ended,
Me hu se presence no afri me dam ho no boko.
I saw that the presence that came to my room left my room or departed my room slowly.
Na mani ba me hu so yie.
And then I regained consciousness.
Na me sorry tena me mpa no.
So I sat on my bed.
Na me hu se makoma ma ye dedede.
And I felt some joy in my heart.
Me hu se mani age.
I realized that I was very happy.
Enti osofo na nakwasi ebe afie.
And so Reverend Anakwesi came to me in the
Na me
house.
kan ni so ade hu ni nyina kire.
And I narrated the vision I saw to him.
Na ade ebechi nne.
Now, today's dawn,
Aha na me pese otie.
this is what I want you to listen clearly.
Bribisi.
Something happened.
Die me hu nya ne se enimonyam bia pagya me. Na me hu se me gina baabi a me gina no. Mintimi nkyere baabi a me gina, ba me hu se me gina baabi.
Now, I saw that something glorious had lifted me to a place. I cannot tell you where I was standing, but I can tell that that glory lifted me to a certain place.
Na me hu se angel bi aso me mu. Na me hu se me ne angel na wura clouds no. na mo see ko deep and I call higher realms.
Now I saw an angel of the Lord that lifted me up and went very deep with me into the clouds in very high realms. Now we went to a place, and this is what I saw at the place.
Two angels.
I saw two angels.
Huge.
They were huge.
Powerful angels.
They were powerful angels. There were two.
And Bribiti said 2 horses.
Then I saw 2 horses.
Bribi said chariots.
And then I saw something like chariots.
I will say, first, no, na me tonton ha sem piki, and I say na me mama tonton yama wo market. Tena me ta market. Ube hu say nkrofo bi twini bi a friend truck. I believe someone who said no ya packing ya magusa no mo twini bi. Good.
So many years ago I used to sell in the market, and while I was in the market you could see people having something called truck that they put heavy stuff on and draw it along as they go.
Sana shape but a son.
So what I saw in the vision was just like the truck that I used to know, but this one in the vision was so huge.
Na me share 2 horses no, and he said you mo twi ade no. Me am hu say chariots.
Now so when I saw the 2 horses drawing the that thing behind them along, I saw that it was a chariot. I just realized that these were chariots.
And I mean image be.
Then I saw a certain image.
But image in a man can't but image.
I will not tell you the image I saw, but I saw an image.
Now the color no it is brass and bronze.
Now the color of that image was like bronze or brass.
Now bronze no sa image me who say a.
Now the image that I saw was very huge.
And I mean who say baby to say ja chariot no ho ahia.
And I saw
and I saw image na to say bronze no a dem finfi.
And I saw that there was something like fire that had engulfed the chariots, and this bronze-like image I saw was in their midst.
Me who say 2 horses no a omu pulu sa track no ana chariot no. I saw
that the 2 horses pulled the chariots or the carts to a point. Then I saw something like a box.
Coffin and a casket, but a box. Yeah.
It wasn't a coffin, but it was like a box.
Box, yeah, those days you could squeeze sana shape on it, but a so
like a chop box, but it was also very big.
And the 2 angels na me hu omo no. The mu ya no so ma ba begina horses no ene chariots nanim. And me hu say image no e da sa chariot no so, but odanin chemu onyina ho, but odanin chemu.
Now I saw that the 2 angels that I earlier mentioned came to stand before these 2 horses, and this bronze-like image was on the chariots. However, it was lying sideways on the chariots. It was not standing upright.
Afemi who say angels no 2 angels na ayo monsa say.
Then I saw that these 2 angels stretched their arms like this.
Na me hu bibi it is energy. It is inframa. But it is a lightning. Me won say pagasa image no and the share adakanum box num but eswan kata ankata eswan kata.
Now I saw that there was some force like or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box, and I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed. But I saw that the image entered the box. Then I saw 2 media men,
but me
whose name I will not mention, whose names I will not mention. I saw that these 2 famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them.
Na baaku bi o ma oyɛ popular pa.
Now there is one amongst them that is very famous.
Me te sɛ ɔkase.
Now I heard that person saying,
Entinia onyame ne ɛbɛkasa akyerɛ papa yɛ ogyina hɔ yi ɔde ne nsa kyerɛ me so. Enti mu gyi di sɛ ɔbɛka ne saa pɛpɛɛpɛ.
now what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form?
Ana media ni baako no ɛso ɛgye so kyerɛ ne sɛ minim ɛhɔ na me so me kasa ayɛ sɛ ɔde ɔpa ahwɛ deɛ mɛte ana ɛne ne bɛkasa akyerɛ me no saa ne bɛyɛ.
Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me. It does not matter what the voice of God said to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner.
In fact, anajuya na mihu saa.
I saw this last night.
Afei mihui sɛ obi ɔte so gya.
Now I saw somebody in the form of fire.
A mehu ne da aka ne ho asɛm da wɔ dɛm.
Now I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago.
A n'anim te sɛ nipa anim.
Now the face of that personality has a human semblance,
Efiri ne ti ba ne fam nyina te sɛ ogya. But ne shape no te sɛ nipa.
but from his neck downward, it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man.
Mihui sɛ biribi te sɛ safoa a ɛroro mihu sɛ pie.
I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear all of
Na
a sudden.
safoa no so te sɛ ogya.
Now that key was also in the form of fire.
Na mihu sɛ ewura a imagine te sɛ ogya no a ne ti te sɛ nipa ti ne n'anim te sɛ nipa anim no ewura a egya no safoa no wura saa ogya no.
Now I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire.
Na mete sɛ ɛni bi akasa kyerɛ angel baako bi opie yɛ sɛ ka kyerɛ nea ogyina hɔ no ɛyɛ me sɛ memfa me nsa nhyɛ ogya no na menyi safoa no na ɔnkyerɛ madeɛ.
Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that, say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do.
Afei angel na ɔkasaeɛ no ɛba madwene mu sɛ na sɛ mede me nsa wura ogya no ma ogya no bɛhye me nsa. Ɛho apɛ ba madwene mu adeɛ mu yɛn sɛ angel ne hwɛ me na biribi te sɛ ogya firi n'ani na mehu sɛ bɔwura me nsam na mehu so wasɔ me nsa na me nsa dane te sɛ ogya.
Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire, and so I was able to put my hands into the fire.
Na ni bi kasa kyerɛ angel no sɛ ɔnkasa kyerɛ me sɛ memfa me nsa nwura ogya no mu nyi safoa no.
Now a voice spoke to the angel, saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key.
Na mede me nsa wura ogya no mu
And so I
na menyi safoa
put
no.
my hand into the fire and I brought out the key.
In fact ogya no ne ti ne n'anim te sɛ nipa.
Now that personality has the semblance of a human being. Its head was like a human being.
Afei deɛ mu yɛn sɛ mframa bi apie afiri mununkum bi mu.
Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds.
Na mehu
from a
sɛ ɛde
cloud.
nipa mmiɛnsa aba abɛgyina m'anim.
And
Nipa mmiɛnsa.
the
And I
wind-
saw them but me mo mu din.
Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people, but I will not mention their names.
Ɛhɔ ɛna ne no kyerɛ me nea memfa safoa no ma no.
Then the voice instructed me, the person I must give the key to.
Tiɛne no kasa kyerɛ angel no but wonim deɛ ɛyɛ strange. Ɛne no kasa a mete but angel ne tim o ka kire me asa na matimi a act.
Now, even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel, and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
Enti me ka kire ne a ne no through angel no pointing ne kire me no sa ontre ne nsa nye safoa no.
And so I said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Oh yes, sir, ontre ne nsa je de hu ya ne se nkrofo bi jejja ne nchen aso ne nsam nti wontimi ntre ne nsa no.
Now, just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand. So then I thought in my mind, now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire, he will be burnt to death or burnt to ashes.
Enunti ene no eye rade no kasa kire angel no se on kasa nkire me se me mane meme na me mfa me nsa ne ti soja no me mfa ntache ne nsa no no so nsa beda ne ti soja.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he will be able to take the key.
Ampa me touch ne nsa na mu nsa ne nsa adane ti soja.
Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire,
na me de safoa no to ne nsam,
and I put the key into his hand.
by strengthening ni
But this was the strange thing.
safoa no kuta ne nsam me hu nsa ne nsa popo asa safoa no pese free ne nsam to form but en to form and ne nsa popo na ne body nyina popo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Eho ena me hunu say box na sa creature no edemu no me hu say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me hu say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box, which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box, the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Na me hu say angels no any chariots no ede sa track no ana say chariots no me hu so mu afly every ho.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But na box no adaka no na so nkatai.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image, at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel no na oni me kasa no.
Then the angel who was speaking with me
ka kire me say mehunu nia mehu ye no.
Have you seen what has just been showed to you?
And I'm saying I mehu.
Then I answered, yes, I have.
And I say oman.
And he said to me, in this nation something is about to happen. And that is what the Lord has given me a gist of. And so I looked and I saw. I saw that the angel who was speaking with me departed. And now, as the angel departed, I saw that this creature or this person who was like flame of fire but with human features, I saw that there was some energy or force that drew me close and it put me into that person who was like flaming fire.
Na angel no be pejame enemy wura mununkum mu ayo kopie saa asase no so a me ko hu sa ni so ade huni osan be so mi mu na me hu se wasan ne me sane afiri ho mani ba me so na me wo me dem enanaju ya.
Now the angel that came for me and took me into the heights of the heavens, where I saw all these things, I saw that same angel came for me and brought me back to where he picked me from. And when I regained consciousness, I noticed that I was in my room.
Me share time now a few minutes, now about 3 o'clock.
Now when I watch my time,
3 a.m.
when I watch my time, it was few minutes to 3 a.m. and I had some communication with God. And I had clear understanding of the vision, but you do not understand what I saw. Now it relates to the election of Ghana
2024.
in 2024.
Now, make a can say, Sana 2016. As I make a can say, ne binumu dimatem, ne binumu chamempoa, ne binum dia grow the huyan sesi.
Now, I say things casually in this manner. I said the same thing in 2016. Some people ridiculed me, others insulted me, but it came to pass.
Enunti omo mujina pesa Ghana to abama omo no oma kuma meyerade omo makuma emerade.
So what I want to say to those who want to stand or who intend to become flag bearers of their parties to be voted on, to be elected as presidents, I want to tell them to make their hearts go close to God.
The ordena kuma bemerade no bedo rade ne maino. Ono na rade dia konya kese wo memu ebema.
Amen. Now that man that will give his hand unto God, will love his God and will love the people in this nation, God will put him at the helm of affairs.
Ya can say as agro moche to asa de behu ane sesi.
Now I've said this in this manner.
But
you may take it as a joke. I have not explained it into detail, so you don't understand it. For as for hearing, you would hear, but you will not understand.
At times,
you may see something, but you will not get intelligent understanding of what you are seeing.
Into your suru eguso Ghana 2024.
And so heaven is still thinking over, cogitating over the leadership of Ghana.
Enunti Samuel anointed Saul adenetna konya kese so and calling enono.
And so if Samuel anointed Saul to be a king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti Juaida anointed Josiah adenetna akonya kese so and calling.
And so if Jehoiada anointed Josiah to be king over the people of Israel, it was part of his call.
Enti Sir Daniel aboa Nebuchadnezzar mamua Daniel ne frem.
And so if Daniel helped Nebuchadnezzar so that his kingdom became strong, it was part of Daniel's call.
Enti Mordecai Emma Esther be a first lady and calling.
And so if Mordecai helped Esther to become the first lady, it was part of his call.
Enti Ahab etie Micaiah anko transiche.
And so if Ahab had hearkened to the words of Micaiah, Ahab would have lived longer.
And into who say your prophets be honoma onyame anointed omo ama amamuo ni ahinie enya politics.
Now you must know that there are some prophets that God has anointed for kingdoms and governments. It is not a matter of getting involved in politics, but it is a matter of God's call. That was the vision I saw last night. And God gave me the permission to share this with you. But you see that you are at sea. You are confused. I can see in your faces that you are confused.
As of why you confused? Obi beka say na se de okay dey some kan wan ka kra nkeye but o se meka because kama king sunsun bibi koso.
Now somebody
But
said that
won't
somebody will say in his mind that, well, it were better you had not even said it at all because we don't understand what you are saying. But it's better, it's good I have said it because something is happening spiritually.